Hey there, Fugle fam. This is a shout out to uh, Southern Prepper One. Okay, so he likes to do these little Green Man videos. Well, check this out. I made my own little Green Man video, except for my Green Man isn't really a Green Man. It's robots and things like that. So, in a scenario, you build in order to knock off all the checklists of, they have heat seeking, they have the infrared, which is heat seeking. They have sonic, they can hear things that nobody else can hear. They can just a whole list of things. The big thing is the radiation from your body, the heat part, is what you want to try to eliminate as much as possible in this scenario. So, there's a green roof. This is a roof. Okay, so this is all brown, but it's a hillside. This is all a hillside, okay? So you have a south view with solar panels, which really you're not going to use a whole lot. I mean, because they get hot and they draw attention. So over here, we have our wind turbine. Yeah, I made this little wind turbine thing here. Isn't that pretty cool? Facing north because the wind's coming in north, but it can rotate and all that good stuff. Okay, a garage and a man door, just one man door. Because, you never know when EMP goes off and all the robots are taken care of. And your wind turbine and everything. Always have spare parts. Always have spare parts. Put those in your cage. So in here, this is a garage. That's all this is just a garage with parts. You don't want to live in the garage. You don't want to create heat in the garage. But underneath here, see underneath this green roof right here, imagine this all being grass, but you flip it up. Oh my goodness, there's a walkway back there. So you come around here, and it's an open walkway. You just open walkway. Then you can put a door here, just so you got some, but you want to have some place where you can get fresh air. So you want to have your door here from the garage into the walkway. Okay, so put a door here. And then there's a door inside the garage that goes into this box. Now, the reason why you have a roof like this is for catching water. Okay, so you have this giant hillside right here. This is all dirt. There's nothing underneath here. It's all dirt. So let's look at this over here. Underneath this walkway, we have our water containment. See the gutter, water comes down, feeds into a gutter, it filters it out. You got to put rocks. Just do rocks, sand, charcoal, rock, sand, charcoal, rock, sand, charcoal. Filter that out, and then it comes into here and fills up these barrels. Inside here, on top of this, is your bunker. Okay, so out here is open spot where you can walk around. You walk into your bunker through here, or you can fill that up with dirt. Who really cares? But you can flip your bunker around this way. This is a pretty heavy bunker here. It's a pretty good sized bunker. So you put your bunker right there. So you have your blast door and all that stuff. And you have your air pipes coming up and your power coming in. Come in here through your batteries, because you want your batteries out here because they heat up. And you want to have your charged lines coming in here to your inverter. Your inverter's in here and it runs your power and all that stuff. And this is a living / grow house. Okay, so you want to have your plants, your water, your fish, whatever if you're gonna grow fish, have them in here, because these water will sustain that system here, okay? So you put this water here and pipe it down in, so that way you have gravity working with you. Now what you're going to do is you're going to run your sewer pipes down into a septic tank down here, down below. You want your fresh water on top, shitty water down below. So you have your septic water down here, and they run out and out. Okay, so this way you got your water, your power, and you know, if they don't shoot out your solar panels, cool, solar panels. What you don't want to have is on this wall here, you want to have that at least 12 inches thick. You want that 12 inches thick so that nobody can have heat vision all the way around. So you want that 12 inches thick so it stays cold, okay? You don't want heat building up and radiating. Same thing with the water on the top. See, the reason why the water's on the top, because the water collects the heat from the roof. If you're in there for a long period of time, you have heat there, and you can also have wood heat running out, which, you know, if you do this right, and it's covered with enough dirt and turf on top, it'll never get below 50 degrees and above 75 degrees. So it will always be perfect temperature. If it's a little cold, turn on an electric blanket, because you don't want to create smoke and heat and all that stuff, because those robots, they can find your ass. All right, so you come over here. Okay, so this is a drone robot. This is one of those flying robots, okay? They'll fly over every freaking 25 minutes, 30 minutes, you know, every 3 hours, 4 days. But you got to know when that robot is flying out there. So you got to have a watchtower. That's what this is right here. It's a watchtower. So what you do is you pipe up some PVC and you put mirrors at the elbows, and they come up, and that way you can have a 360-degree view of what's going on outside. You could build it, you know, you could do 5-foot, you know, pipe all the way up, so you can crawl up there and you can look out. But you don't really want to look out there, because they'll see your heat when you pop out through a mirror or a window. You don't want to have windows in this, because windows are bad, right? So you have a spotting section up on top, so you can spot these flying drones. Flying darn stupid drones flying around. And then, you know, every once in a while when they see a deer or something, they'll shoot it. And that way, you know they're around. Okay, so these are your little walking robots. They'll walk around. They'll walk around. They'll walk around. They'll be walking around. They'll find your hidey holes. They'll walk through, and they'll walk out, and they'll walk around. So you want to build a fence here so they can't walk around freely, or at least you want to know when they are. Okay? And these, you see at the beginning of the video, these are your big, dumb, stupid, armed, freaking car-destroying jerk-off robots, okay? These are the ones that destroy cars, destroy garages, destroy everything. They're out there to destroy everything. So these have the capability of shooting through that, right? They have the capability to shoot that, blow it up. Well, you don't want that. So this area has to be 12-inch thick concrete right here, this wall right here. 12 inches thick, 12 inches thick, 12 inches thick, 12 inches thick. It can be 4 inches thick right here, because you don't really care right there. That's a connecting spot. But you want to be able to close that off. So you want a 6-inch concrete core door to slide into place and lock into place from the inside, because you don't want them big dumbass robots to find your ass. So they'll shoot that. They'll probably shoot the windmill because it creates current. Whenever it's creating current, whenever they're around, they'll just shoot stupid things like that, okay? So whenever the robot's around, you want to be able to shut that off so they don't shoot it. And they'll run off. You know, they just walk around. They don't stick around very long because, you know, they have to go recharge themselves. So they'll wander back to base, and another one will show up and just walk around the stupid place. So eventually, you gotta just wait those out. But these small dog ones, you can trap them. What you do is you dig a deep, deep hole with a net. Okay? You put a deep hole about 6 feet deep, and at 4 foot, you lay a net from wall to wall. And when that thing falls into it and rolls itself into it, it can't do anything unless if it has some wire cutters and, you know, all that. So, but the thing will shoot at you if it sees your face, okay? So what you want to do is you want to deplete its ammo. So what you do is you take a dummy and put the dummy on top of the hole, and you just poke that dummy out every once in a while. You just where are you at? Right there. And you're like, hey, and it wears its ammo out. And eventually, when you hear it doesn't have any ammo, then you crawl in there, unhook that damn thing, bring it into the, disassemble it a lot, because it probably has GPS and crap in it. And you disassemble the crap out of it, take its battery cell, bring it into the garage. Use that battery cell to wire up your house and all that stuff. These little robots are useful because you can use the batteries and all that crap off of them. These big, dumb sons of bitches, these are worthless. All they do is just carry freaking, they're heavy, you can't really, you have to like destroy them. So the only really good way how to destroy them is if you use one of these little bastards and catch it and program it to kill that one. See how that works? You got to program this one to kill this one. And then once you get this one knocked out, you can use its guns and everything to shoot these down. These little flying robots. Drones. You use that one to shoot down that one. And you know, that's how you win the freaking robot war, man. But in the meantime, while you're hunkered away with your kids and your family and everything, you got to keep them active and engaged. So use that time to grow grass on your roof. So you got turf on there so it doesn't radiate heat and all that. But make sure you use a good rubber liner on your roofs. Use a rubber liner, then throw down dirt and then grass. And then have your gutter system drop your water in. So, yeah. Okay. So, excuse me. So that's my robot fun. You know, I was inspired by Adam's show last night. If you haven't checked it out, check out Adam Marfugel News. And, you know, his big concern is, you know, how do you fight off these stupid freaking robots? I think I figured it out. I hope we have enough time to build this. So, big worry is everybody gets freaked out, starts running to freaking Mars, and leaves the farmers and the peasants and the people that worked at Wally World here on Earth to fend for themselves, and they just look at us as, you know, we're useless. Send the robots out there. Call the population. And once again, thank you to Southern Prepper 1 for inspiration on my little setup here. Y'all be safe. Have a good day. I'm out. Oh, maybe. I have to hit that first. Okay, now I'm out. Maybe.